Hey friends, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. I know we've got a little different view here. We are in my kitchen, so if you do hear an echo, I apologize for that. But I just decided, I was like, you know what? I'm in the middle of making my next batch of foaming hand soap from our Scentsy hand soaps. And so while I was getting ready to do my last one, I was like, it's been a minute. Like, it's been a while since I showed you this little tip or hack or what have you. And in case there is anyone new here, hello and welcome. I hope you'll stick around. I am someone who loves foaming hand soap. So while I do love our Scentsy hand soaps, they don't come in foaming, at least yet. And who knows if down the line we will come out with foaming hand soap. But as of right now, we don't. So I make my own. So I go ahead and split these containers up into, well, it depends on the size of the bottles that you get. I just got these glass foaming hand soap containers from Amazon. If I can remember, I will link these down below in the description. I've had these for years. They do really, really great. They are glass, so you don't have to worry about any additional plastic or anything. But even if you have some leftover plastic foaming hand soap containers from another retail store or what have you, you can, when you're done with those, you can totally reuse them. And you can get even more, like, I'll usually split this up into 2 of these bigger, like, glass foaming hand soap containers. But when I was using smaller ones, I could actually get 3. So talk about bang for your buck, right? So we are going to be making a foaming hand soap from Fall Into Love, which this is a part of our Harvest Collection hand soap 3-pack. So you can only get this particular hand soap in the 3-pack. And the 3-pack comes with Fall Into Love, Autumn Road Trip, and Velvet Moon. And that's $27. You guys know I'm all about, like, bang for your buck and, like, break it all down. So $27, it's $9 per hand soap. That's the regular price anyway. When you are splitting that up into 2, $4.50. If you can get 3 foaming hand soaps out of this, if you've got a smaller foaming hand soap container, you can get 3 hand soaps. So that breaks down to what, $3? So it's just the same as if you go pick up, you know, a foaming hand soap from another store, but it's gonna smell really, really good. So I really like our hand soap. It's not super drying. It doesn't irritate my skin. I really enjoy it, and it smells absolutely incredible. So like I said, while I actually just whipped up one, I was like getting ready to start the other, and I thought, you know what? Like, I know this isn't gonna be like a super earth-shattering video, but why not? Like, it's been, like I said, I actually should have looked before I started recording this, but I want to say I think it's been a couple years. Were we even in this house yet? I don't know, but here we are. I'm making another batch, so let's do it together. So like I said, what I will do is I will fill this container usually about a quarter of the way with the hand soap. If I've got a little bit left over, I'm not just gonna waste that. It may, like, fill up a little bit more than a quarter. And then the rest is just water, you guys. So you take the regular liquid hand soap, any liquid hand soap. This will work with anything. It's not just Scentsy. Any liquid hand soap with a foaming hand soap dispenser. You just fill it, like I said, quarter of the way up to like halfway. I'd go a little bit less than half. And then you just fill the rest with water. You shake it up really, really good, and you have foaming hand soap. It's not rocket science. But I have loved this hack because I honestly stopped using the Scentsy hand soap for a long time just because it would get kind of goopy, and I can't help it. I'm a foaming hand soap. I love foaming hand soap. So when I wasn't changing it into the foaming hand soap dispensers, I would just, like, save these for travel and stuff. And this is great for travel for sure, because if there's one thing I don't do, it is bar hand soap. Talk about drying of the skin, right? I'm sure they've come a long way, but when I go to a hotel, I'm like, yeah, no, I'll go ahead and I'll bring my soap. Sean thinks I am high maintenance. It is what it is. I know what I like. So anyways, let's go ahead and make some foaming hand soap. Okay, so we have our Scentsy hand soap and we have our foaming hand soap dispenser. And now let's go ahead and, watch the magic happen here. So just take this little guy off. And then since I've already used like about half of this, it may be a little bit slow coming out, but you'll see I'm just pouring it in just like so. Okay, so now we have completely emptied my Scentsy bottle here. There is no more soap in here whatsoever. And I am a little bit more than a quarter of the way full with my soap in here, and it's completely empty. What I will say, because I didn't mention it before, I did say that these were a little bit larger. These are 16 ounces. So if you're like paying attention to like how many ounces that's making. So one Scentsy hand soap can make 2 of these 16 ounces. Honestly, you can even push it probably a little bit more. You can probably make 3 out of this. Because they're larger, I just decided to just split it into 2. Like I said, I used to do 3. So now we have our hand soap in our container. Now it is time to add some water and shake it up. Okay, so our jar is filled with water now. I didn't mention before, I don't think it really matters if you're using hot water or cold water. I don't think that matters. Just make sure when you are adding water to your soap dispenser that you are gently adding it in, and maybe like try to like drip it from like, have it like ease in from the side, if that makes sense. Just because if you go full blast with water directly into the soap dispenser, you're gonna have a lot of bubbles. You're gonna see because this is soap, right? So you have a little bit of that bubble up top here, and that's fine. But if you just like full blast into the soap dispenser, you're gonna have a whole lot of bubbles and not a lot of like actual soap. So now we are ready to put our pump in, and that is perfect. Just wipe it down here, and then we will just shake it up. Okay, so I think we're pretty well shaken. So just keep shaking until you see it is all completely mixed. There's no more of that like thick gel or liquid soap that's sitting at the bottom. It is well mixed. Wipe it down and you are ready to go. All right, and just like that, you've got your foam Scentsy hand soap. Ta-da! There you have it. So that is how I turn my Scentsy hand soap into foaming hand soap. Again, I will link these particular foaming hand soap dispensers in the description, but you can use any foaming hand soap dispenser. Yeah, get 2 or 3 foaming hand soaps out of one Scentsy hand soap, and then it's your favorite scent, and you've got your favorite type of hand soap. So I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Like I said, I know this wasn't like a super earth-shattering video type content, but I was making it anyway, so I thought, why not bring my friends along with? So if you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. Have an amazing day, you guys. Ranger says hi too. I don't know if you heard him. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.